Picture this. You're 8 years old. You get off the school bus, walk up to an empty house, pull that key from around your neck, click. The door opens. Silence. You're completely alone. This was Gen X life, 1965 to 1980 kids. By 1984, 7 million were latchkey kids, alone after school. No security cameras watching, no texts checking in, just you and that key around your neck. Surprise, here's what nobody tells you. Not every kid played outside. Some got locked out in freezing winter, had to smash windows just to get inside. You did chores first, made your own dinner next, tackled homework alone at the kitchen table. No one hovering, no one helping. And you know what that built? Unbreakable self-reliance. You figured it out, period. No whining, no panic calls to mom. The comments on these stories explode every time. I walked 3 miles home in the snow, made ramen at 7 years old, broke into my own house twice. But here's where it gets darker and freer. Picture this. Streetlights flicker on. That's your cue. Run home now or else. Your parents worked doubles. Summers meant 12 hours alone. Just you, TV reruns, and leftover pizza every single day. But here's the counterintuitive twist nobody talks about. That abandonment was pure freedom. You went feral, built BMX ramps from stolen lumber, snuck into construction trenches like mazes and hid for hours. It was Goonies vibes, but real. No helmets, no GPS tracking your every move, no one asking where you were. And you know what? It was pure joy. You formed real bonds out there. Actual friendships forged in dirt and danger. Every comment says the same thing. Best childhood ever. We were wild and we loved it. That freedom taught you to take risks without self-destructing. But when you messed up, when you broke the rules, the discipline was brutal. You step wrong at school, paddle cracks like thunder across your backside. Then home, hiding. Because parents finding out? Round 2. Rules had teeth back then. No talk about your feelings. Beatings at school, legal. Home, normal. Even nuns swung paddles. Surprise? Here's what nobody tells you. Boomer parents? Hippies preaching peace. Then yuppies paddled harder than anyone. No daycares, straight to school at 5, sink or swim. And that forged something. Real consequences. Actions bite back, hard. Gen X toughness? Born here, in those brutal lessons. But fear didn't stop at home. Outside, the world felt like it could end any second. Alarm blares at school. You duck under your desk for nuclear drills, like a flimsy desk stops a bomb. Right. Your teachers just shrugged at the doomsday clock ticking closer. Acid rain was falling. Kids genuinely feared their skin would sizzle if sprinkles touched them. Real terror, every day. Here's what nobody tells you. You weren't traumatized by it. You just shrugged it off. Challenger exploded on TV. You played rocket ship on the playground the next day. Zero counseling, zero processing. Life moved on. And that built something bizarre. Your irony shield went up. You learn to hold 2 truths at once. The world's ending tomorrow, but eat your snack today. Emotional armor, forged in nuclear fear. But that armor? You needed it at home, too, because your family was cracking apart. But inside home, stability cracked wide open. Your parents promised forever. Then the divorce boom hit. Rates doubled through the 70s and 80s. Half your friends had split families. You watched loyalty get crushed everywhere. Dads laid off after 20 years, gone. Single moms passed out on the couch from hangovers. You tiptoed around them. Here's what nobody tells you. You actually got more parent time early on. Grandmas babysat. Family dinners happened. But then latchkey life flipped it. No bonding later, just you in that empty house. The connection died slow. And that opened your eyes, fast. You learned to cross your fingers, but expect the rug pull. every time. Silent witnesses, the researchers called you. Not victims, witnesses. You saw it all and filed it away. And the job world, it taught you the exact same lesson. But you didn't wait for handouts. You hit the streets working. 5 a.m. paper route at 7 years old, delivering pizzas with no GPS at 14, pure grind. You did fast food math in your head, made change without a screen telling you how, found a busted lawnmower in someone's trash heap, fixed it, started mowing lawns. Here's what nobody tells you. This wasn't resume fluff. This was the raw adult world. At 12 years old, delivering penny savers door to door, babysitting neighbors' kids for cash, real responsibility, real consequences. And that taught you something critical: competence, loyalty. You can't control pink slips or layoffs, but you can make yourself irreplaceable. Work harder, learn faster, prove your worth. Every comment echoes it. Bills paid since 14, never asked for handouts, earned everything. But work wasn't everything. Your icons showed you something different.
80s icons we owned. But work paid for the real fun, those 80s icons that owned your soul. MTV blasts on, actual music videos, not reality TV garbage. You're recording mixtapes off the radio, finger hovering over the pause button to cut out the DJ. Arcades ate your quarters. Carmen Sandiego on that one classroom PC everyone fought over. Snake on your brick phone if you were lucky. Here's what nobody tells you. Missed your favorite show? Tough luck. Wait for reruns. That's it. No streaming, no endless options, no binging. And that made you love what you got. Deeper, harder. Everyone watched the same things. MASH finale? The whole country tuned in. Who Shot JR? You lived for that reveal. Every comment screams it. Best music era ever. Real fun, no screens. We had nothing and everything. But here's the irony. You skipped the tech revolution completely. But that analog magic? It made you skip today's tech traps. Your bike chain snaps. You fix it, right there. Grease on your hands. No YouTube tutorial needed. You built the internet, literally, then watched everyone else post selfies and you thought, why would I show my face online? Pre-social media world meant privacy. Your basement party slip-ups stayed secret. No evidence. Privacy equaled safety. Here's what nobody tells you. You're not tech haters. You fixed bikes, rewired TVs with pliers, changed your own oil, replaced iridium spark plugs in driveways, hands-on kings and queens. You just chose differently. Less known equals less risk. Keep your mess offline. Keep your life yours. Zennials echo it constantly. Safer staying quiet. No digital footprint, no regrets. We knew better. And that same logic, it made you question everyone in charge. But that hands-on smarts, it made you see through fake authority. Boss flashes a fancy title, you roll your eyes. Show real skills or bust. Titles meant zip to you. You watched Watergate liars quit. AIDS crisis fumbled by suits. Leaders who couldn't lead. Surprise, here's what nobody tells you. You respected silent generation parents, their raw grit, no excuses, but ditched boomer drug pushers, hippies turned doctors shoving ADD pills on kids. Suddenly, school shootings everywhere. That burned it in. Follow competence anywhere. It earns your loyalty. Lies from acronym bosses? Zero patience. You sniff them out fast. Gen X rule? Skill over status. Always. But those smarts hit a wall when the economy kept kicking you down. When the economy kept kicking you down, you graduate college. .com bubble pops, jobs, gone. Or it's 2008, your 401k, vaporized. Boomers promised job for life. Work hard, stay loyal, then layoffs crushed everyone. Single income? Dead. Inflation now eats your retirement dreams.
Counterintuitive. Here's the twist nobody admits. Multiple side hustles aren't trendy entrepreneurship, they're survival. You learned nothing lasts, not pensions, not loyalty. Young ones hit McJobs post-bubble, elders rebuilt after the crash. But that made you unbreakable. Streams of income everywhere. Can't control pink slips? Fine. Be the last one standing. Competence is your shield. Comments roar, paper route at 12 paid my own bills, still grinding multiple gigs. Gen X didn't break, you adapted. But giving your own kids that edge? That's the real test. Picture this. You give your kids everything you missed. Helicopter watch, safety nets everywhere, no empty houses. You overcompensated. Constant supervision, screens track every step. No more streetlight curfews or feral summers. Surprise? Here's what nobody tells you. You mourn that lost freedom. Post 9/11 world killed it. Tracking, no alone time. Now you worry they're soft, glued to phones, no stillness with their thoughts, can't fix a bike or handle boredom. But you taught resilience the hard way. Saw this digital mess coming. We should have prepared them better, comments beg. Your gift? Show them your edge, feral strength they crave. Teach my kids to figure it out, they plead. Gen X parents, you bridged worlds, gave attention, but whisper your wild stories. Now, the big picture, your unbreakable legacy. You're the invisible bridge, quietly holding it all up, expecting zero fanfare. All that, latchkey grind, brutal paddles, nuke drills, economic kicks, feral freedom, forged quiet power. No grandstanding, just results. Counterintuitive? Here's the real twist. You're not nostalgic or bitter, just shaped by stakes that bite. Libraries were treasure hunts. Boredom birthed genius. You fixed the world with screwdrivers and smarts. That's your gift to us. Self-made, no safety nets, pure, wild freedom other gens envy. Comments flood. We're the last real ones. Feral strong forever. Own it, Gen X. You didn't just survive. You mastered the chaos. Society's spine. If this hit home, smash subscribe. Join for deep dives like this. But what if Gen X rules the next crisis? Boomer lies versus Z meltdown? Next video exposes it all.